I'm Pietro Mattioni. I'm currently the Managing Director of Campari UK. Well, to be a successful leader, we come back to a previous answer, is you need to be able to dream, you need to be able to envisage the future, and then you need to be able to talk about that with your team and then selling them the story, bringing them on board your dream and making them part of it so they all feel that your dream is actually also their dream, and then you move across that. An important skill set for success is being flexible, especially in today's world where speed is getting so fast. You need to be able to stop at any time and say, oh, I have to change direction because the direction I was planning to go 5 minutes ago, now it's the wrong one. And another important element that I use, especially in recruitment, is once I'm sure about the technical competencies of the person, I try to understand what is the motivation, what is the purpose that that person has. And then will that person have characterial skill set that will be compatible with the company values and skill set and things. So will that person be able to integrate? Yes, no. Has that person drive? You can be the best person in the world in terms of competencies. If you don't have drive, it won't make any difference. I don't have one single question, though I tailor-made my questions on the candidate I have in front of me. But I often tend to bring the candidate into a conversation territory that he or she is not expecting, to actually put the person outside the comfort zone, and then there, based on the previous discussion and questions, I tend to ask my killer questions. So weaken the defense levels of the candidate and then ask 2 or 3 killing questions. And then that's, for me, more than the answer. What I want to see is the survival capability of that person, because at that point is extremely in an extremely non-comfort zone or outside comfort zone. So, and often in the business you will find yourself in scenarios where you have your counterpart that is putting you in outside your comfort zone. How do you react? Well, definitely in our industry, the area, and for myself, the one extremely important area would be marketing. I don't rate, and probably some of my colleagues will be very upset with me, I don't rate the spirits industry being always at the forefront of the marketing development in terms of brand development, and there it's an area of great improvement. And often in my companies I hire marketeers coming from other industries that are more evolved than ours in terms of marketing skills and habits and practices, to bring competencies in a different way of thinking and create some innovation in the way we treat our brands. There are 2 exercises I've made that are really strongly engraved in my heart. The development of Campari Benelux, our subsidiary in Belgium, was my very first attempt as managing director, and I had the task to open a subsidiary for the first time also its managing director, so it was a double task. Great experience, great country, and I met great people. The company is still running extremely well, so make me extremely proud. And the development of Campari UK in our industry, at least in continental Europe, the British market is the most complex and difficult one. A market where Gruppo Campari has attempt several different strategies to increase his presence, and up to the point we decided to open our own subsidiaries, and the business is doing extremely well. So it's a strong sign of proudness for me to see how things are developing. And bye bye guys.